I like you, Shane. I really do. I just wish there was something we could do about Mr. Fisher. You know, make him see reason somehow.
Yeah, but Angel, I don't want you to get chucked out.
Me either. He'd really lose it if he knew we're back on together, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he'd probably chuck us both out.
But like he said, what he doesn't know won't hurt him.
We can't let our feelings get the better of us. It's not worth it.
I know. Mr. Fisher, can we have a chat?
Funny, I thought that might be on the cards.
Yeah, well, Angel and I have talked things through, and as much as...
Also, we don't want to, we are prepared to stop seeing one another.
How are you now?
So, Angel can stay on here?
No, it's not an option, I'm afraid.
Well, why not?
Because I have no intention of being played for a fool a second time.
We are not trying to play you for a fool, we're serious.
It's a little late for that, isn't it?
We really mean it.
Yes, and so do I. Angel has until the end of the week to find somewhere else to live.
Well, that only gives me a couple of days.
Yeah, what if she can't find anywhere?
I'm sorry. It's not my problem.
So much for my new life. So much for my nice, comfortable bed with the clean sheets, the regular meals, hot water and fresh towels and all the rest of it. Looks like I'm back on the street again.
Angel, I am not going to let that happen to you.
Well, there's not much you can do about it. I mean, Mr. Fisher's going to change his mind, isn't he? And in a way, I don't blame him.
Just don't give up. Now, we've got 3 days, 3 whole days, and we're going to find somewhere good.
And what if we can't?
Don't talk about can't. Now, we're going to do it. You're not going to go back on the streets, no matter what. OK?
What are you up to this morning?
I was thinking I might go to Yabby Creek and buy some clothes.
Hey, guys, listen to this. Live-in housekeeper, full board and small wage. Judging by the phone number, it's not that far away.
What, are you thinking of living in some bloke's house?
It doesn't say it's a man.
Yeah, I bet it is, though.
Beats having to pay rent.
Or going back on the street.
You never know, it could work out.
You should be careful.
Yeah, some pretty shady characters around, don't you?
What a load of garbage, as if you two care less about what happens to us.
That's not true, and you know it.
I don't want to get into a fight. I'll just ring the number and check it out. There's no harm in looking.
Yeah, well, I'll go with you when you go, all right?
You still sure you're doing the right thing?
Yes. Yes, I am. How many times do I have to tell you?
Cook his meals, clean the bathroom, dust, do the windows, get all the shopping and water his garden. All this for $20 a week and full board.
Ah, well, it's a wonder he didn't ask you to clean his false teeth as well.
Maybe you feel sick, why don't you?
Oh, well, at least you don't have to go and see him again.
Who says?
Why would you?
I took the job.
But you're kidding.
I wish I was.
That's selling yourself into slavery.
Maybe I'll be able to get out of some of it.
Oh, yeah? What about your schoolwork? We'll never be able to see one another. Have you thought of that?
Yes.
Oh, so I'm just getting dumped, am
We'll
I?
work something out.
Like what?
Shane, I've got no choice. It's either take the job or sleep in a park.
It's just not fair.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
How did the accommodation hunt go?
You'll be pleased to know that I found somewhere else to live. I was just getting my things together.
Oh, right. Well, that's good news then, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, real good. Do you know what she's doing? She's going to live with some old bloke who's going to pay her $20 a week and treat her like a slave. Now, I hope you're satisfied.
Come on. It can't be that bad.
It is that bad.
Then why did she take it?
Because if she didn't, she'd be living in the gutter. Not that you care anyway.
Mind your manners. Who do you think you're talking to?
You, who do you think? Now, all you care about is your dumb ideas, your stupid rules, your regulations. You always go on about how much you care about kids, but underneath you couldn't give a stuff.
That's enough.
You're a phony, you know that? You make me sick.
You shouldn't have yelled at him like that. The whole street must have heard.
So what? At least now they all know what a grouchy old goat they've got for a neighbour.
It is his house.
Big deal. I mean, it's his fault that you're going to work with the old slave driver.
No, it's not. It was my decision. No one forced me.
Yeah, and he's thrown you out. You had no choice.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter now. I'm going and that's all there is to it.
Well, the only time we're going to be able to see each other is at school, mate.
Will you
That'd
stop
be great.
going on about it? It's starting to give me a pain. Hi. Sal, how's it going?
It couldn't be better.
If you'd spoken to me like that, I would have booted you from one end of the room to the other. You're lucky Don's not giving you your marching orders.
Get off my back, will you? Angel's already given me a hard time about this.
Well, I'm giving you a hard time now. Now, when Don comes home, you apologise to him.
Yeah.
And you mean it. Because everyone has had just about enough of that mouth of yours.
Guess what? That was people on the phone. She's got a band for me.
I thought they were full up.
Someone just cancelled.
Well, it's great. It's just what you wanted.
Yeah. Except what's the good of a caravan, really? Could only afford to stay there for 1 week. What then?
Well, at least this Rogers will give you a roof over your head and some money to live on.
So what? The guy's a nutcase. The stupid old coot won't let me go near the place. Now, the only time we're going to be able to see one another is at school.
Ainge, take no notice of him. It's your decision where you live, no one else's.
I'm going for a walk. I need time to think.
Ainge, is this big enough?
Yeah, thanks.
Nothing like travelling light, is there?
Well, you get used to it when you've been on the street.
Yeah, good one, Nick. Rub it in, why don't you?
Shane, you've been warned. Now, have you apologised to Don like I asked you to?
He's in the shower.
Have you apologised to him?
No, why should I? I mean, this is all his fault. He should be apologising to Angel.
No, he shouldn't. This is his house and he's doing what he thinks is right. It's up to you to say sorry to him.
Why?
Because if you don't, you probably won't be far behind me. And what's the point of both of us having nowhere to live, huh? You have to make peace with him. There's no reason why we have to make a bad situation even worse.
All packed?
Yeah, it didn't take long.
I can give you a lift to the caravan park if you like.
No, it's all right. We'll walk.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine, thank you.
Why do you have to be so nice to him?
Because he hasn't done anything wrong. Now, when are you going to apologise to him?
Oh, don't start on that again.
You'll only make things hard on yourself if you don't. Now, go and do it.
Later.
Now. Go on.
Listen, have you got a minute?
What's your problem now, Shane?
Oh, there's no problem. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for going over the top about Angel before.
Oh. And may I ask what's brought on this change of heart?
Dunno. I guess I just realised that it's your house, and I suppose it's up to you who stays here.
I'm glad to hear you say it. And thank you for apologising. I do appreciate it. I thought those two would be all over each other now that Angel's moved out.
Well, I think she's got a bit more class than that, Dad.
Really?
So what if they want to have a bit of a kiss and a cuddle?
A kiss and a cuddle, I don't mind.
But what's it to you anyway?
They're too young.
It's not 1955 anymore.
Morality doesn't change. It doesn't go in and out of fashion like a hairstyle, you know.
You reckon?
Well, not in my world. It doesn't anyway.
In case you hadn't noticed, Dad, Jane and Angel don't live in your world.
Look at the way they're carrying on.
Oh, lighten up.
He's doing it on purpose, you know, just to annoy me.
Dad, right now, I think you're the last thing on Shane's mind, believe me.
How much do I owe you?
$2.
$2, is that all?
Student discount.
Great. Thank you. Hey, watch it, Angel. You might catch something there.
Yeah, good on you, idiot.
Well, if that's what they get up to in public, imagine what happens in private.
Oh, I have got better things to think about.
What do you think, Bobby? Do you think that they...
What, gone all the way?
Yeah.
No.
No? It's a bit optimistic, isn't it?
Oh, Angel's not that kind of girl.
Huh? Well, she's certainly acting like that kind of girl.
Hey, check out Fisher. His eyes are almost popping out of his head.
You're not doing much to help.
Can I help it if he's an old fuddy-duddy?
Stop making trouble and just sit down and be quiet.
Do you need a hand? No, it's okay. Looks like Greg's got everything under control.
You and Shane seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Yeah, we're just having a bit of fun.
People are judged by what they do, Angel, not what they say. You might do well to remember that.
You think I'm some kind of tramp, don't you?
If you carry on behaving the way you are, the whole town will think it, and who could blame them?
That's what I hate about this place. No one's got anything better to do than to sit around home wondering what everyone else is doing. Well, just for the record, Shane and I aren't up to anything. We're not.
See.
Not all teenagers go around getting themselves pregnant and hooked on drugs. This is the 90s, Mr. Fisher, not the 60s. Maybe you'd do well to remember that.
Shane, have you seen Angel?
Yeah, she's gone to move her stuff into the caravan.
I thought she was doing that this morning.
No, the door needed fixing or something. Why? What do you want to see her? Yeah.
All right, there you go. Now, the stove should be fine for gas, but if you run out, let me know. I'll get you a new cylinder.
Thanks.
No worries. Ah, g'day, Don.
Mr. Fisher?
Hello, Michael. I was wondering if I might have a word with Angel. Well, if you don't mind.
Sure. Oh, right. Well, I'll leave you to it then, OK?
Thank you.
Now what have I done?
Nothing. It's more what I've done. I think I might owe you an apology.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Yes, it seems I could have presumed too much about the nature of your relationship with Shane.
You thought we were full on.
Yeah.
Shane wouldn't mind, but that's his problem. I'm not ready for all that. I'm not going to let anyone talk me into it either.
Good. That's good. Know your own mind like that. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, come back. Please. Well, if you still want to, of course.
Hey, Michael.
G'day.
Listen, did Angel get settled in all right?
No, not exactly.
Oh, I made some sandwiches.
Great.
I'm glad you're back.
Me too.
And you were right, you know, in what you said. I do tend to lump teenagers together into one box, assume they all behave the same. It probably comes from dealing with hundreds of them at a time at school every day. My biggest mistake, of course, was bringing that attitude home to you and Shane.
We just need our privacy, that's all.
Yeah, of course. I know. I understand now. And you did mean what you said, didn't you? I mean, about behaving yourself. And...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Even so.
What? Even so, what?
You really shouldn't worry what other people think, you know. It's only going to give you a heartache.
Yeah, well, it's easy for you to say, Angel, but I'm a product of my upbringing, the same as you are, I'm afraid.
Oh, no. Does that mean I'm going to be a 70s love child for the rest of my life?
Well, probably. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hey, Angel, Michael told me you might be moving into the Caribbean. How come?
Oh, it's a long story.
Yeah, sit down, Shane. Come join us. Sandwich?
Oh, gosh, guys, don't you ever let up.
Case of the pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
Oh, sounds like Luke got the car going.
Isn't he a dream?
Yeah. It's pretty simple when you know what you're doing. Hey, Adam, how about that boat ride you promised me?
Oh, just give me a break, man. I've been taking rides all afternoon.
Oh, no, hang on. I will make it worth your while.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
A little thank you for your hard work.
Well, thank you.
Anyone else?
Oh, yeah, no, it's been great.
All right.
Count me out, Bob. I'll come back and pick you up now. Have a good time.
Right,
Well,
there's that.
Charles the colour of your money, eh?
Oh, can
Yeah?
I owe you?
Adam, it's all right. Here, I'll pay.
Good on you, Donnie. Let's go.
Thanks, Dad.